Get ready with me for prom. Okay guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel. Obviously from the title of this video, you already know what this is. Oh my gosh, guys, I'm feeling so rusty in terms of filming like YouTube videos because it's been so long, like literally since spring break. And guess what? That vlog hasn't even come out yet. Junior year just got very busy. Like now that we're like almost done with it, basically, like it's now May 2nd. Like, can you believe that? And I feel like most of the videos that I've made recently are like get ready with me videos, which like it can get repetitive if you're watching. For me, it's been so long since I've like actually filmed a video that it doesn't feel repetitive. But like, I don't know, it's just the easiest thing for me to film because obviously what I do every day is I get ready to go somewhere or nowhere. But anyways, I like the hair kind of looks crazy, but you're gonna get a full reveal at the end and my whole prom look. I'm so excited. Also, before I even like start talking, take a second for the nails. Look at how lovely. This is my first time getting like nail extensions in general, but guess what? I did these myself. I literally did these myself from an Amazon nail kit. But like, I'm very proud of myself for this being like my first time doing it. So like, period. Okay, so first I'm gonna start in with this Fenty skin tint. Basically for prom, I just kind of wanted to keep my look very like minimal and stuff because as you guys already know, like I'm already a very like light makeup person, so I don't want to do too much and like freak myself out. In general, I'm not that good at makeup, so like why would I go out of my way and do something like super crazy, you know? First of all, I got these brushes from Amazon for like $7. They're actually really good. So now I'm literally just gonna say my thoughts about prom and just like life updates in general. I'm not excited for prom. I'm gonna be so honest because, okay, my school's prom, I just have a feeling it's gonna be very boring, very awkward. I'm not a dancer. I refuse to do that. So I'm literally just gonna be sitting there the whole time. But I am excited to look good, take photos, and see all my friends there. Honestly, getting ready for prom and like buying my dress and figuring out if I'm gonna have a date or not was honestly the most stressful part of this entire thing. And let me tell you, I'm so glad after tonight it's over. If this prom goes well or not, this will determine if I even go next year. No, JK, I'm probably gonna go because like it's my last chance. Also, I was really scared that my makeup wasn't gonna match my face. I think it's fine. It wasn't gonna match my face because as you guys already know, I do golf and I've been outside for my school's practice like every single day at this point, and the sun has been aggressive. Like I'm telling you, late April, early May is when it starts to actually feel like summer and stuff. So I was really scared that I was gonna be too tan for my makeup because like for some reason, like Fenty, I found exact matches for whatever I need. Like my concealer is an exact match to my face, and this like is honestly pretty close too, if I do say it so myself. Maybe I'm just blind and I can't tell. Next, I'm gonna go in with the little Fenty concealer. I have the larger size because I actually got it for Christmas and it's literally right here. Like, funny story about this actually. My mom, like, every year for Christmas, like, she hides all the Christmas gifts, like, around the house so that, like, we won't find it. Guys, I'm gonna be so honest. I used to put in a lot of effort into, like, hiding gifts, but it's just, like, it's not that serious. I'll put it somewhere in my room and it's like, why are you going in my room? Like, I would obviously catch you do that unless I was at school. But I just like, for some reason, I have a feeling whenever somebody is in my room or was in my room, which let me tell you about that real quick. So I can't tell one story at a time. Anyways, so one time I came back from the bathroom and like I walked into my room. It was all quiet. Nothing was happening. Everything looked as if it hadn't been touched because it hadn't. But let me tell you this. I said, Zoe, I know you're in here. And she was like, how did you know? Because I didn't see her go in the closet, but she literally came out of my closet and was like, how did you know? And I was like, I can just tell. But anyways, so my mom, guys, I literally cannot tell a straight story. So my mom hid it like in the closet downstairs and she completely forgot it was there until one day she was cleaning. And then she was like, wait a second, I was supposed to put this under the tree. And then she just gave it to me and it was like honestly a really nice surprise. But like, it was on my list, but like, because I thought I would need a new one by December when I got this in probably like October. I didn't, because I put on like, not a lot, but like in general, it lasts a long time. I feel like I mostly update my life and stuff on TikTok, but like, which you guys should go follow. It's literally the same user. It's Nia TV. You should follow. Oh my gosh. That just reminded me. Let me tell you guys a story about my TikTok page and how I got canceled, which I have to make an apology video for that because people were so hurt. So basically, there's this trend that's like, if you play any of these artists in my car, get out, like, because the person just doesn't like the artist and stuff. So I was like, okay, let me do my take, because I listen to basically everything. Like, I love music. I literally had like a CD obsession, and like, I've just gotten a lot of my music taste from my mom, my dad specifically, very, like, so much my dad, and also TikTok in general. Next, I'll be going in with a Rare Beauty blush. I'm gonna hope and pray that I don't mess up what I just did on my face with this, because we all know Miss Selena made this very pigmented, and I don't want to look like an Oompa Loompa, which every single time I've done a Get Ready With Me or like had like blush on, I always looked bad, and like I just still posted the video anyway, and I refused to take them down because I'm like, I still need my videos up, and low-key this was like a good vlog and a good video, but like I looked so bad, like, no. And my mom would always say, that's too much, sweetie, and I'm like, it'll fade, like it'll fade, and it always does, but like I can't look crazy. Yeah, I decided to participate in the trend. I did part 1, which people seemed to agree with, and then I was expecting more hate on that one because I did mention how Taylor Swift kind of annoys me. I'm not gonna lie, and this is coming from somebody who literally knows every single Taylor Swift song from osmosis. Like, you know me, like I was obsessed with her, and I went through this phase where I'd only listen to one artist, like, and the last artist that I did that to was Mitski, and it's like I obviously still had music taste aside from that, but like if I were to choose something, it would always be from that one artist. Anyways, so let me keep telling the story. So I was expecting that one to get more hate, but a lot of people agreed, and like a lot of people like Swifties and stuff were like, oh, like, do you like this song? Like, I respect your opinion. This is coming from somebody who likes Taylor Swift, like I get it. Like, which I'm like, okay, period. But then part 2, I talked about Tate McRae, the controversial Canadian, okay? And I said, oh my gosh, y'all are gonna cancel me here too. Oh no, it looks bad. Wait, never mind. Guys, maybe I need to shut my mouth and lock in. Anyways. Oh wait, that looks good. Never mind. So I was talking about the controversial Canadian, and I was like, she can't sing. This Tate McRae is not like really a vocalist. Like, she makes music that she can dance to. She was literally on an episode of Dance Moms, and she grew up dancing her whole life, and then she started singing on YouTube, okay? Like, and then people were like, I want to hear you sing. Like, girl, shut up. Because you're commenting this being so pressed, knowing that you can't sing either. Like, and it's just like, actually, no, I could sing better than both those people. Guys, pause. I'm not trying to get canceled, and I'm not going to sing on here for you. Like, seriously, because that's just not what I do. I find that to be embarrassing, but it's just like, it's okay to say that somebody's not like a vocalist, because she's not. She makes music that you can dance to, and music that's like easy to like hum along to. And if you were to ask her if she's like really like a singer, like somebody like Beyonce or something, she would say no. And people were so mad. They were so mad that I came for their favorite. And it's just like, it's just an opinion. And also, like, you don't know her. You don't owe anything to her. Can you tell how passionate I am about like this topic? So like, and I just kept listing people and making people so upset, and I was just like, whatever. But then the comments started getting out of hand. My video has 50K views on TikTok right now. Go follow my account and go like that video and go comment on it. But literally, it has 50K views. And why, when I was being positive on my thing, people hated to see positivity. People hate to see advice and positivity and something like that, like, is just like chill. Like, I get like 100 something likes on that, 200 at max. But whenever I post something like that's like, whoa, like negative, like I'm being mean, I'm being passionate. Also, the way I was talking was a little bit rage baity, but like people were like, people don't like to see people be positive, because when I made the positive take, nobody was really paying that much attention to it. but like I got like 6,000 likes and stuff, so I'm like not complaining, but it's just like, guys, like, come on now. Come on. People hated to see positivity, and that honestly didn't shock me, but it's just like, if you don't like something, block me, scroll away. There are so many ways to avoid people online, and I literally, okay, this is my advice to everybody who is like, who wants to post online and stuff. You have to be very mentally strong for what you might hear from people, because a lot of people were just like coming for like my appearance, but it's just like, I find it extremely funny, but I looked through the censored comments and they were being so incredibly mean, and it's just like, how are you not banned? Like, if you don't like my take, scroll away. Like, that's just like mean. And also like that, I'm going in with the Rare Beauty highlighter in shade Flaunt, I guess. Pretty, right? But it's just like, if you don't like anything that I'm saying, it's so easy to scroll away. Like, you're literally risking ending like your career, for example, just because you didn't like what I said. Like, and you're like hating on some 16-year-old girl's TikTok who like barely even has any followers. I did actually get a lot of followers from that video too, but it's just like, who am I? Like, really, like, why are you like spending the time of day to be negative to somebody? And it's like, you can have your opinions, and if you have something to debate about, then comment that, but in a respectful way. Like, don't literally threaten my life. That's weird. And it's like, over Tate McRae, who you don't even know. Like, are you kidding? Like, come on now, guys. Come, like, be better. If you're posting online, just remember, like, these people are arguing with a screen. Like, they have nothing better to do with their lives. They're getting so mad at somebody that they don't know. Don't take it personal. It's really not like that serious. Okay, so next is lashes. I actually watched the James Charles makeup tutorial, which was honestly really helpful and stuff. And it's like, I'm not a makeup pro, okay? And it's like, I wasn't going to do a lot of the things that he was doing, but I was still trying to see what he was gonna say. And he was like, do lashes first, just in case you have to take them off and you don't want to mess up your whole makeup look. I didn't do that, clearly, because, and let me tell you why. So I was originally gonna do cluster lashes for prom, okay? But as many of you probably know, I have really shaky hands. So I was like, I'm gonna have to practice with this before. I did not practice with this before because I gave up on myself, which you shouldn't do. But you know what? Maybe this is for another day, or maybe I can give this to my sister. So then, in place of that, I got strip lashes. This honestly worked out pretty well. Like, I tried it, but like, I didn't like how the band looked, and I was like, this is like not natural enough for me. So I would have rather done cluster lashes because I know for a fact they would have looked better, but it's just like, I'm not a pro yet, and I'm not trying to look busted up at prom. Anyways, so I was gonna do lashes first, but because I'm literally just doing mascara, this roller lash mascara, I always use this. I also refuse to buy the bigger size because there's like still so much in here. I'm just gonna do this. Maybe I should have done that first. Oh well. We'll see. We'll see if I mess it up. Anyways, time to curl. Recording this video has honestly made me realize how much I love yapping on this channel and how much I just like miss doing that, but also how much little time I have. Like, literally, I feel like junior year has flown by so quickly. I said that the last time. I'm gonna keep saying that because it's like, you may complain about being in school now, but it's literally almost over. Like, just take one day at a time. There's beauty in the struggle. Wow, I'm already at prom, and a couple months ago I was like, I don't know what dress I'm gonna wear. Like, I don't know how these girls like picked their dress and found their dress. I found my dress immediately. Like, it was literally the first dress I tried on that I just fell in love with, and I was like, this was made for me. Like, the only thing that really needed to get changed with the dress is like the length. Also, I think that my parents might be more excited for my prom than I am. The whole time I was freaking out leading up to prom because I was just like, this is just like too much. I don't even want to go. I'm not even gonna have fun because it's really just not my scene. I'm gonna be honest. Now that it's here, I don't feel anything. I don't feel stressed. I'm just here. I'm gonna go back in with the highlighter in like the corners of my eyes because I did that when I was practicing makeup and I was like, ooh, I kind of liked that. Now, the last step is lips. I always do lips last. I don't know why. I just feel like that just makes the most sense. But basically what I do all the time is well, let me tell you. I always wipe my lips down with like micellar water. Just because like I like to like dry them out, make sure there's no like food or like whatever like type of residue on them. And then Aquaphor, and like I obviously put that on at the very beginning. And then what I'm gonna do today is the Fenty lip gloss in shade, I think this is Hot Cocoa. I got this for Christmas as well from my sister. Thank you, Zoe. And I just feel like prom was the perfect time to use it because like, I don't know, it's such a pretty color. And like, yeah, that's the look. Very nice. Now I have to take my hair down. Okay, so I'm done getting ready, except for this George Washington hair. Guys, it's gonna drop and we're gonna brush it out, but I have to go get dressed because I actually am running short on time. So 3, 2, 1, transition to me looking all good and snatched.